courage equals commitment plus doubt plus action. This is one of my favorite cards, especially right now. I know why I pulled it, because it takes a lot of courage to continue to do what I'm doing. It takes a lot of courage for you to be able to do something you've never done before. And courage equals that commitment, that you have this desire to do something. Even though you have doubts, you still take action. And what's been hitting me in the face lately, very lately, is a lot of people have registered to do these play shops with me, and then they've made a commitment, and I take people at their word that they're going to commit and they're going to do what they say they're going to do. And even though they have doubts, because we all have doubts, but go ahead and take action and show up. So the people that are actually showing up, that made a commitment to me and made a commitment to themselves, and even though they have doubts, they're still showing up. They're still taking action. So I just admire those people that are actually following through with their commitment. And it really takes, that's the component that courage has. Courage comes from the French word le cœur, the heart. All right. So it's really leading with your heart. It's really saying, I'm courageous enough. Here's the thing. It says to have fear in the face of the unknown is natural. Doubt, fear, and uncertainty are part of the unfolding process of life. Courage is not the absence of fear. Rather, it is the presence of intention and commitment while taking action, even if you doubt the outcome. So that's really powerful for me, just to go ahead and take action. You know, and that's what I've been doing this last 25 years. I've had a lot of doubts that have come up. I'm very committed to the mission. I'm very committed to you and to me and to what we're creating together. And it takes a lot of courage to holding that torch and continuing on, even though the face of fears that come up and doubts and all the things that can come up to block us or stop us from what we really want. And it's that courageous, inspired vision that we have to be able to say to ourselves, I'm inspired to take action, even though I'm afraid, even though I have doubts, I'm going to take action anyway, and I'm committed to it. And remember, commitment is a desire so intense, you're willing to do anything for the outcome, as long as it doesn't hurt you or anyone else. And so I have made a commitment to really empower conscious leaders in the world and to create that win-win world that Buckminster Fuller talked about for so long. And I've been a part of this community and a part of this movement really for 37 years now. So here's the deal. I want you to join me, okay? Join me in this movement and face your courage, or just honor the courage that you have to step forward and say, yes, yes, I'm committed to being the best I can be. Yes, I'm committed to being powerful and leading others into a win-win world. And even though you may have doubts, remember, it's not about, courage is an absence of fear, it's about intention. And it's about going ahead even though we're afraid or even though we're not sure, that unknown place. So the unknown place can be scary to a lot of people. And so I would say that's the bubble talk. Remember, bubble talk is that subconscious thought. So that's the subconscious thought that's going through, is saying, I'm scared. And I don't know why, it's the unknown. Or maybe we've had a lot of evidence that doing something out of our comfort zone can be scary. So kudos to those of you who still show up. Those of you who say yes to say yes to your commitment of being the most masterful person you can be, and saying, yes, I am a leader and I choose to stand in my power. And even though you have doubts how that's going to show up, you take action anyway. So those of you who have, like I said, this has really hit me in the face this week. So this is really good for me to read this again. Because again, I don't understand sometimes when people make a commitment and then just break it and not say anything. And they have the courage or the inspiration or the dedication or the willingness to move through their life. And it's so frustrating to me sometimes because people I see their innocence, I see their power, I see what they can truly be in their life, and they let fear stop them. And it's crazy. It's just crazy to me. Don't let fear stop you from taking action. So I'm just really verklempt about this, about people that let the fear stop them. Because if I had let the fear stop me, I wouldn't be doing Essence of Being. I would not have created thousands of people around the world that are empowered to love themselves more. And for me, it's just, I just want to just sometimes slap people around and say, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Don't you see who you are? I see you. And so I want you to see you. Look in the mirror this week and say, you make a difference. Look in the mirror and say, you are powerful. Look in the mirror and say, you are innocent. You are perfect just the way you are. And all of that subconscious bubble talk that's up there that keeps driving you to maybe not step out and afraid to be seen or afraid to be heard or afraid you're going to make a mistake or any of that stuff, just tell your subconscious in that bubble talk, you know what? Until recently I thought that. Now I intend to really empower myself so I can empower others. So I'm going to read this one last time because this is so important. To have fear in the face of the unknown is natural. So doubt, fear, and uncertainty are part of the unfolding process of life. Courage is not the absence of fear. Rather, it is the presence of intention and commitment while taking action, even if you doubt the outcome. So courage equals commitment plus doubt plus action. And courage is the day. Courage is the name of the game this week. So have the courage to say yes. Have the courage to come and play with us. Have the courage to take steps and take action, even though you doubt what's going to happen. So look at it from a child's point of view of awe and inspiration and what's going to happen and excitement and all of those things. I want so much for you to get how important you are. So you've been Burged. Until next week.